Roger. I am mooi.
Shot.
Oh,
That's
yes.
the shot.
Beautiful.
It's a great shot, Barry. Great shot, Barry. Baie goed.
This is the Claremont golf course. In my view, one of the nicest 9-hole golf courses in South Africa. I play it on a fairly regular basis, and when we go on our annual golfing trips, we often include it in our program. On this one occasion, when we played here, or I was in the three-ball with Christo and with Gary, on about the 5th hole, somebody hooked the ball into the tall grass next to the green, and we went in there and searched for the ball, and one of the locals walked past and shouted to us that, oh, don't go in there, there's a snake pit there. So the next moment, Gary jumped out at great speed. He didn't even want to continue playing. He wanted to just go home. He said no, if there's snakes on the golf course, he's not playing. And so Christo tried to calm him down and told Gary that, Gary, the snakes are probably more scared of you than you are them. A wide-eyed Gary immediately replied, then the snakes must be petrified.
Alweer in die sloot.
Christo, what is it about golf that you enjoy the most?
Oh dear, Barry. I think it is all the struggling. Every time you think it's going to go better, and then you struggle. I like that.
Okay.
On another occasion, when we played here, I was in the same four-ball then with Pierre and Jan and Roger, and on the one hole, Pierre pushed his ball out a little bit, and the rest of us were more on the left-hand side. So Pierre sort of searched for his ball there, and then the next moment, this massive baboon, big baboon, came from the bushes, went to his bag, the golf bag, Pierre's golf bag. He unzipped the bag and he took out a banana, and then sat next to the bag, peeled the banana and started eating the banana. So now we saw this, and Pierre also, and we shouted to Pierre, but Pierre just chased him away. And Pierre said, no, this is a big scary baboon. He's not going to mess with this baboon. And anyway, it took all four of us to chase the baboon away, and even then it was not so easy. The baboon didn't want to let go. And then a week later, I played at my home course, and I told my golfing buddies that what happened here at Claremont. And then the one guy, Gavin Benjamin, he said, no, he knows that baboon very well, and he plays at Claremont on a regular basis. And actually, there's a story about the baboon. So Gavin then told us the following story. Two guys, adults, and their two teenager sons, they were playing here at some stage, and the one adult, he was a preacher, or still is, I'm sure, a preacher at one of the local churches. And so it's now the preacher and his friend, and their sons were 12, 13 years old. So whilst the adults were teeing off on the back tees, the two teenage boys, they were waiting their turn at the forward tee. And the preacher's son, he had a energy drink with him, and he was taking us in a bottle. And he unscrewed it and took a sip from the energy drink whilst father and friend teed off at the back tees. And then it was his turn to tee off. He screwed it on again, the cap, and he placed it next to the tee box. And he made ready to tee off. And next moment, this big scary baboon came from the bushes, grabbed the energy drink, sort of walked away for about 3 meters, unscrewed the energy drink and downed it. The rest of what was in it, it was still about 3/4, and he downed it, and threw the bottle back to the children. And so now they're looking at this, and it's a scary sight, and they're wary now, and they see the baboon is running back into the bushes. So now they're playing, but they keep on looking over the shoulder, where's this baboon? So a few holes later, they noticed that the same scoundrel that stole the energy drink, he was now there, and he was stalking a female baboon. And when he got to the female baboon, he kicked her legs from under her, and then there in front of the 2 wide-eyed boys and the extremely embarrassed fathers, this male baboon started mating with a female baboon. After a few seconds, the preacher turned to his son, and he told his son, "No more energy drinks for you, my son."
Okay, Chris, what is it about golf that you enjoy the most?
I would say it's the combination of technical precision and creativity that's required to play the game well, and just trying to figure out the best shot that you can possibly play. That's about it.
And driving?
It's not like what I live for. Used to be, but not anymore.
Okay, because you used to drive, you're a long drive champ, you hit the ball very, very far. Not anymore, you say?
Not so much.
Okay.
I've been developing a hook, so not so much anymore.
So you've matured.
Yeah, a little bit.
Good for you, man. Good for you. Roger, what is it that you enjoy the most about golf?
Seeing that my golf is so poor, I think the 19th is my best.
I shouldn't have asked. I knew actually.
Dit is om hier nog zo wat speel. Maar het is toch wat speel. Als je niet veel weet staan, dan is het baie. Ja, maar voor hoe? Ja, ik weet niet.